everyone, I'm back, and I know I haven't uploaded in a couple of days. I'd just like to point out that I've been on my friend's channel, Successful Gaming, go and take a look. That a really tragic things happened, and I'm going to talk about it in this video. So, probably one of my favourite rappers, not my favourite, but one of my, he's up there, alright, he's up there. Just wrld has died, and as far as my friend's information is telling me, he had a seizure. It means a great deal to me that he's passed away. So I'm going to talk about this thing, and I don't care if they're like, oh haha, gay boy talking like shit, if anyone thinks this. So my friends Sofian and Jay, alright, they're my best friends, alright. So have been since, well, Jay's been my best friend since before primary school, since nursery. I met Jay and we've been best friends ever since. Sofian, primary 6, if you're in England, I don't know what the fuck that is. Yeah, so they introduced me to a song by Just wrld called Lucid Dreams, and well, they used to sing it a lot, and it was kind of upset at that time because Jay and Sofian were really becoming, you know, really good friends, and I started to feel like Jay was drifting apart from me because I wasn't really friends with Sofian. It wasn't that I had a problem with them being friends. It was that I felt like I was drifting apart from my friend Jay. So once I heard that song and started to like Sofian and become good friends with him, it started to mean quite a lot to me. It kind of resembled me, Sofian and Jay's friendship, and how well, the trio of friends used to be me, Jay and Josh, and Sofian came in. And the reason I didn't like Sofian is for a lot of reasons, and I don't think I've told him about this yet. If he sees this video, then there you go, Sofian, I'm sorry about this. But so primary 3, a boy called Alexander, or better known as Olo, came into our school, and I don't know, I just didn't really take a liking to him, because back then I didn't really like it when people broke the trio between me, Jay and Josh. I felt like every time someone new came in, we started to drift apart, and then I started to hate them and then not mind them, and the same thing happened with Olo. I don't hate him anymore, you know. Recently I'd like to apologise for the fan noise in the background. I don't know when that's going to get taken care of. I'd also like to apologise for the crackly mic, so if you could just bear with me for a moment. Right, I don't know if that'll be better, but hopefully it is. Yeah, so let me keep talking about this. I just didn't like it, and I know you're probably thinking, what the fuck does this have to do with Just wrld dying or passing away? It doesn't, but this is about my personal connection to him and his song Lucid Dreams. So let me just say that I didn't like it, and when Sofian came in, it wasn't that I despised it and I wanted them to not be friends. It's just that it made me feel like I was drifting apart from my friends once more, alright? It made me feel that because I didn't like Sofian, the same situation with Alexander, or Olo, it started to happen all over again, and I wasn't comfortable with it, so it made me just take an automatic dislike to Sofian, and for that I'm sorry to him, because it wasn't fair on him that he just came into the school and was told to shut the fuck up as soon as he came over and said hi to me. It was new. I don't know if people were unkind to him in his old school. It wasn't fair, alright? It just was downright my fault. I was being selfish and I was being unkind to someone who didn't deserve it. So after that song has started to grind me and Jay and Sofian together into a group of 3, not disowning the trio between me, Jay and Josh. Well, me, Jay and Josh will always have a connection that's went back for probably over 10 years, and not to say that that means that we should like each other any more than we should like Sofian. So that song was the reason really for me that me and Jay and Sofian got to hang out and be friends all together. And of course me and Sofian, there's no denying that me and Sofian, well, we argue like a lot. Right, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Me and Sofian we have a lot of arguments. He knows it, I know it. But that song really did bring us together, and to hear that such a man with really good songs, and I don't know about his personality, like I didn't really know that much about it, but for what I know about him as far as my knowledge, it was really one of my heroes, even though I didn't listen to him that much. Alright, I know this is sounding really kind of, what's it called? It's not hypocritical, it's like oh fuck knows what I'm trying to say, right? I'll think about it later. So, yeah, to just hear that guy, even though I didn't listen to him all that much, it was on my playlist, alright, it wasn't like anything big for me, but after I, found out about this just now, I just watched that video and found out about it, so now it really upsets me, because that really was the song that and I don't, maybe not Josh and Jay, Sofiane and Jay didn't feel like the same way, maybe they don't feel the same way about this song, but it does to me, because maybe it's not to do with like our personal connection, but I mean maybe it's not to do with us all together, but to me it's personal. So I'm just getting an invite from my friend Josh right now. I think he's going through a bit of a hard time realising what's going on. He's just joined the party right now, and as we speak we're both devastated. So thanks for watching, and I hope you rest in peace. Bye.